Lieutenant Lenk, Part 2. Cross-examination. Question. Lieutenant Lenk, this is Mr. Fallon. As I understand it, there was a transfer of authority to conduct this investigation from the Manitowoc Sheriff's to the Calumet County Sheriff's Department on the morning of November 5th, correct? Answer. I'm not sure when it would have been. Yes, it would have been on the 5th. Question. All right. And when did you arrive at the property, the morning or the afternoon? Answer. Late afternoon. Question. Late afternoon? Answer. Yes. Question. By the time you arrived in the late afternoon, you were made aware of the fact that the Calumet County Sheriff's Department was in charge of the investigation, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. But you were also aware of the fact that they were being assisted or by the Wisconsin Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation. Answer. Correct. Question. And you were aware, as a matter of fact, that it was Special Agent Tom Fassbender and Investigator Mark Wiegert who were actually in charge, as it were, of the investigation by the time you arrived late afternoon, November 5th. Answer. Yes, sir. Question. All right. So, in terms of conducting these searches, you were doing these searches under the direction and/or supervision of Investigator Wiegert and Special Agent Fassbender. Answer. Correct. Question. And in terms of authority, while you may be a lieutenant with the Manitowoc Sheriff's Department, you only had authority with respect to members of your own staff, that is, the Manitowoc Sheriff officers, and did not have any independent authority over the Calumet deputies or sergeants, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. As a matter of fact, on each of the occasion you entered the residence of Mr. Avery or his garage, you were accompanied by a member of the Calumet County Sheriff's Office. Answer. That is correct. Question. All right. And in terms of, you used the phrase you volunteered to assist, just so that we're clear on that, in terms of your willingness to help out as a member of the Manitowoc Sheriff's Department, in terms of what you were assigned and where you were to do it and how you were to go about it, was determined by either the Department of Justice or the Calumet County Sheriff's Office. Answer. That's correct. Question. As a matter of fact, there were a number of search teams that were put together, involved in searching various locations on the Avery property, correct? Answer. That's correct. Question. And the property itself and the subject of the warrant was about a 40-acre parcel of land? Answer. I believe so, yes. Question. Okay. Now, in response to a number of questions by counsel regarding what your thought process was at the time you completed each of the searches of Mr. Avery's residence or garage, you indicated, well, at that time, we thought we had gotten all of the information and evidence that we needed to get. What did you mean by that? Answer. Well, what I meant was, at that particular time, with the information that we had about the case, we thought we had gotten what we needed to get. Question. All right. And as a result of which, as far as you know, was there any additional information coming in that then caused Wiegert and Fassbender to direct re-entry to continue searching these various locations? Answer. Yes. Question. Would it be fair to say that when you and members of the Manitowoc Sheriff's Office were engaged in the searches of the residence and the garage of Mr. Avery, the person actually in charge of those searches was a Calumet County officer, whether it was a deputy or sergeant or lieutenant or whatever? Answer. That's correct. Question. And they were the ones who actually collected the evidence, correct? Answer. That's correct. Question. Thank you. Attorney Fallon. That's all. Thank you. The court. Anything else, Mr. Buting? Attorney Buting. Just a couple. Redirect examination by Attorney Buting. Question. You mentioned there were various search teams involved. How many officers do you think were involved in the search of the Avery compound, 40-acre compound, on November 5th and 6th? Answer. I would have no idea. Question. Would you believe more than 50? Answer. I wouldn't hazard a guess. I have no idea. Question. Okay. But you do know that there were other search teams searching lots of other areas and buildings on the property, right? Answer, yes. Question, and that these search teams included non-Manitowoc people, correct? Answer, I believe so, I'm not sure. Question, all right, you knew there were state troopers out there. Answer, on that particular day, I'm not sure who was all there. We were pretty much focused on what we were doing. Question, all right, but during that time period, when you entered Mr. Avery's house 6 times, or trailer 6 times, there were DCI agents also on the property who could have done the search, correct? Answer, I believe so. Question, and there were many non-Manitowoc County officers who could have conducted the searches of Mr. Avery's trailer, correct? Answer, if they had been assigned that, yes. Question, and as a matter of fact, there was a second warrant obtained late on the day of November 9th that included Mr. Avery's residence, isn't that right? Answer, I wouldn't know. Like I said, I had nothing to do with the warrants. Question, in fact, though, after November 9th, you never entered Mr. Avery's trailer again, correct? Answer, I don't believe so, no. Question, other officers were assigned to do that? Answer, yes. Question, officers from the DCI and Calumet County? Answer, I'm not sure which officers and which departments, but there were other officers, yes. Question, they were not Manitowoc County officers? Answer, not to my knowledge, no. Attorney Buting, I have no further questions. Attorney Fallon, no redirect. The Court, very well. Mr. Lenk, you are excused. The witness, thank you. Attorney Buting, thank you, sir. The Court, and we'll take our afternoon break at this time.